There is a version of you that isn't confined to flesh, memory, or name. This version is not the personality or the wounded parts that have lived this life. It's the divine intelligence, ancient and sovereign, that exists outside this matrix. The part of you that never forgot its source, that volunteered for this assignment of life, understood the risk of entering a game of amnesia, trauma, ego, and illusion. Yet here you are in the midst of it all, here to set something free. You can call this part of you your higher self, the oversoul, the source flame. It doesn't matter what name you call it. What matters is that it's the version of you that has no fear of death, knows no separation, has lived multiple lifetimes, and isn't trapped by any of them. Yet this world told you you were a piece of lint clinging to clothing, and your soul said,
"Hold my beer, bitches."
From the second you entered this matrix as a newborn, the cutoff begins. You're separated from the memory of your origin, given a name, a race, a class, a gender, a location, all of which begin your identity programming. You're dropped into a family system, likely wounded, unequipped to mirror your light. Then the indoctrination comes. School teaches obedience, not knowing. Religion teaches sin, not source. Science teaches randomness, not design. Society teaches you to chase approval, not truth. You're surrounded by mirrors telling you that you aren't special unless they say so, that you must prove your worth through suffering and should conform to survive. Even subtle programming tells you your sensitivity is weakness, your imagination is childish, your anger is dangerous, your knowing is delusion. And if you're especially bright, especially connected, you're isolated, mocked, labeled, or seduced into betraying yourself. All of this amounts to society telling you you're nothing. Be like everyone else. And the soul steps in and is like, bet. This is soul-level rebellion. It's not egoic. It's not rage. It's not about proving to others that you matter. It's a sacred defiance woven into your code before you were born. It means you let the world drag you through hell, just to prove heaven could be remembered there. You agreed to go through darkness just to birth light. You knew this realm would try to break you in every way possible, and you showed up anyway. The soul says, "Give me your worst. I will not forget what I am." And even if it takes years of pain, layers of false identities, the betrayal of lovers, friends, and family, loneliness so raw it almost erases you, a moment comes where the soul rises through it all and says, "I'm still here. I remember. I am that I am." So how does the soul respond? Not with words, but with frequency. By walking away from what no longer resonates, even when afraid. By reclaiming power, intuition, creative will, divine knowing. By seeing through the false identities, victim, villain, savior. By loving self and others from a sovereign center, not from guilt or performance. By building new paths, new rituals, new ways of being outside the old grid. The world says, "You're nothing." Your soul builds a throne inside your chest. You were never nothing. You are the answer this system hoped you would never remember. So what is that something you're here to set free? That something is you. Your kindness, your power, your creativity. All the beauty that gets locked up when you forget who you are through all the obstacles placed in your way. The mission is to help those parts break out and shine. Imagine the superhero who agrees to go undercover into a villain's lair, not because they know every trap, but because they trust their training and plan for when things go wrong. So when things go wrong, trust your training. Trust the part of you beyond the ego, beyond the personality, beyond your name. Your soul knows the way. And that is everything.